Hello, in this video we will be factoring using a technique known as grouping. First, I will start by reviewing a little bit of greatest common monomial factor known as the GCF because this idea is used in grouping as well. So let's start with the problem on the left. If you look at a times x and 5 times x, we have to figure out what do they both have in common. And both of them have this x in common. So that means that we're going to be moving that x outside because they both terms have it in common. And on the inside, if we take out an x from the first term, all we are left is with a. If we take an x from the second term, or all we are left is with the 5. So we have factored out the greatest common monomial factor, and it's monomial because it's only one term. We will be using the same idea on the right, on the grouping. This is, of course, the easier problem, which will move on to the slightly more difficult problem later on. So let's take a look at the problem at the top right. If you look at this right here and also on the other one, both of them have y plus 5 in common. So in this one they have not a monomial in common, but they have a binomial. That means that y plus 5 is going to be on the outside because we have to take that one out, similarly to how we did it on the left. And whatever stays inside, in this case what stays inside is the a and the b, would be here a, there's a plus, so plus b. As you can see, we get two factors. One of the factors is y plus 5, the other factor is a plus b. Similarly, we will be doing the same thing at the bottom one. Both terms have the x plus 2 in common. That means we will be taking x plus 2 outside, and what remains on the inside would be the x squared. Again, there's a plus 3, and we have the two factors. Now we will be using this technique to solve the slightly more challenging grouping problems. So as you can see in this problem, there are 4 terms: 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you have 4 terms, chances are that you're going to be using grouping. And whenever we start using grouping, we're going to be breaking it up into 2 sections. The one I use black for and the one I use green for. Okay? So let's take a look at the black ones. What do the AM and the 4A have in common? Well, both of them have an A in common. That means that the A is going to be going on the outside, and whatever we didn't underline is going to stay on the inside. Bring down the M, bring down the plus, bring down the 4. We will also be bringing down this plus sign. Next, we'll be doing the same thing to the one on the right. In this problem, both the 3m and the 4 are divisible by 3. That means that I can take out a 3. So 3m divided by 3 is m. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And now if you look at this problem and the one we had before, which is right here, they have something in common. They have the top line in common. So we're going to be using the same technique. So since both problems have m plus 4 in common, we are going to move that one to the front, m plus 4. And whatever we didn't take out, we will keep afterwards. So we'll bring down the a here, bring down the plus, and bring down the 3. This would be our solution using the grouping method.